Porcelli is here on set with me. We're talking about inflation, which does look like it's easing. The Fed is on track to cut rates, or at least has been, but the pace depends on the labor market. Tom Porcelli is PGIM's Fixed Income chief U.S. economist. Do you know what happened with sentiment this morning?
So I think the thing that people were really talking about with sentiment was the one-year inflation measure.
Right. Up or down?
It went up, but here's the thing, though. It's very incredibly volatile.
Sure.
If you look at the 5-year measure, the 5-year measure was actually down. So I don't know that there was much to make of that there. And I think with sort of all the inflation data that we already had in hand between CPI and PPI, I think people already were sort of digesting those. And so I don't think the sentiment stuff really mattered that much.
UMich sentiment unexpectedly declined in October's prelim survey. 68.9 versus expectations for improvement to 71. Current conditions did drop. Expectations dropped by a couple of points. This would fit more with what Steve's data on kind of a pause in spending would tell us. But how do we know at what point this consumer pullback is anything more worrisome?
Yeah, so here's what I would say. There's been a lot of data of late, and people have loved to talk about the payroll report. I think that over the last 2 weeks, I think the most compelling piece of information that we've received were the massive upward revisions to the income data from 2 weeks ago.
Absolutely.
That to me was, I don't like to be hyperbolic, but so I won't say game changer, but it was compelling.
Yeah.
But
maybe it was a game changer because
it could have been.
For anyone who's not familiar with this, for years we had seen income measures disappointing while production measures were holding up.
Yes.
And the question was, is production going to be revised down, weaker economy, or is income going to be revised up?
Yeah.
And income was revised up.
And where it was revised up, I think, was also very compelling, right? So it was like, you got some improvement in wages and salaries, which is great. But you also saw interest income rise. You saw dividend income rise.
Oh, that's
proprietors' income rise. So,
So in other words,
yep,
the source of better than expected income that has been supporting this economy is literally from high rates because people are earning more interest income, and then the market doing well, you get dividend income.
Yeah, I think that's
fascinating.
That's exactly right. And look, let's just be clear on who that impacts most, right? It's mostly a sort of a top quintile dynamic. For us, what that really suggests is that it puts a floor underneath economic activity to some extent. So I think, the conversation about recession, which I think is still fair to sort of wonder about that, but I think that that's just thrown a bunch of cold water on that. So I think the state of the consumer seems to be much better, particularly post those revisions.
In our few final moments, what happens with rates? Can you imagine if they cut 50 and then paused? But it's looking like that could absolutely take place.
So I think, this gets to the payroll report, right? And what I would say on that is that the payroll report doesn't erase all the things that happened immediately before the payroll report, right? The quit rate is still down. The hiring rate is still down. The labor differential, which is just a measure of confidence toward labor, that's still down. So there's been an assortment of other data that have actually deteriorated. The one thing that hadn't was the payroll report on that last Friday. So I would sort of really tread carefully with this idea. We're not saying that labor is not in okay shape. We actually think it is. I just don't think this is an economy that's generating 254,000 jobs on a consistent basis.
And so quarter point cut, you think still coming?
I do. In fact, I think quarters for the next couple of meetings.
That, by the way, I don't know if you want to, I should have stepped outside last night. I mean, it was like green and purple.
It was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tom, thanks. Tom Porcelli with PGIM.